Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. I had so many technical problems this morning, but I'm here and you're here. So welcome in. Let's have a beautiful day together.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down on yourself and sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. It's Saturday. I know it's the biggest sleep in, right? No, there's no such thing. Sorry, Zila, that's our morning song. We've kind of adopted it as ours, and it's a song that gets you moving and expresses what we want to feel, which is a beautiful day. Morning, Marietta. Oh my gosh, thank you all for being here. Let's go ahead and go into our hearts. When we connect the heart and the brain, it creates an energy of healing. And this is scientifically proven. This is not something that somebody just made up. There's been a lot of testing done, a lot of research that's gone into the heart-brain coherence. It helps your body to start to repair any cells that are not working properly. It also gives you some peace inside of you. The mind is so important when we're going through this human experience and being able to just smile. So there's 3 steps. Put your hand on your heart. Okay. Don't know what that glitch was all about. I think I'm still here. Okay. Somebody let me know that we're still going because my computer just totally did a little blurb and knocked me all the way out. I am. Thank you, Kathy. All right. Good morning, Brookie. And good morning, Suzanne. And good morning, Annie. All right. So placing your hand on your heart. Slow down your breathing. And then add in a feeling of love, compassion, care, warmth. Maybe remember a warm hug that somebody gave you, or a warm smile, or an encouraging word. enough. I'm ready for whatever this day brings. I am happy. I am healthy. I'm living my life's purpose. I'm honored to be here with all of you this morning. I am joy. I am peace. What I am statements do you all have this morning? Because it's Friday, it's Sunday, it's Saturday. I can't even say the day. It's Saturday. It's a day to have fun. It's the last day of the week, and we're kind of just winding down so that we can begin that fresh first day, setting our intentions. But you know what? Today is full moon. If you want to set your intentions today on the full moon and release anything at all that's not working for you anymore, letting go is a big part of cleansing with that full moon. So if you want to set an intention today, set that intention under the full moon energy. It's still going to be strong tomorrow, but it's very powerful. I was looking at it last night when we were out and about in New Orleans, and wow, it's a beautiful moon right now. And I can't remember, Blue, you're on here. What did you call this moon? Was this the snow moon? If I remember correctly, you had said that yesterday. And let me see what your answers are. Josie, good morning, Josie and Rick. Hope, hello, hello. Yeah, it was so weird because my computer just did a little jingle and then there was a black screen. And I'm going, well, okay, maybe I have to start all over again. But thank you all for letting me know that you still hear me and that the show is still going. Morning, Charlie, Tammy Fisk. Deirdre, I am a Cuppa holiday cheer. I love that. Kathy says, I am lucky to have found such a loving, supportive, and spiritual family. Me too, Kathy. And Blue says, yes, it is the snow moon, and it's just beautiful. Morning, Linda Lemieux. Sherry and I and her husband and a friend were walking around New Orleans last night. We went to a light show. And wow, that moon, you could feel the energy of it. It looked really far away though. Like, it's not a super moon, obviously. You know, when we have those super moons, we feel like we can reach out and touch them. But this one looks so far away. And I'm like, okay, I just want to sit with it so I can get it closer to me. Brookie, I am happy, I am healthy. I'm so grateful to be spending this time in Pennsylvania with my parents. And you're off my screen. And I'm so grateful. Oh, Brookie, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. I don't know why the comments are going off the page. I have a lot of technical difficulties this morning. And that's not moving, okay. Bear with me, people. Okay, now I can read it. Ricky says, I am happy, I am healthy, I am so grateful to be spending this time in Pennsylvania with my parents, and I am so grateful for all of your beautiful lights in this world. Brookie, I'm so grateful for you. And Hope says, I am so happy to announce that the first time in ages, I am listening to Morning Cuppa in bed. Mind you, it's 1 p.m. here in England, self-care Saturday. Hope that makes me so happy to hear that you're taking care of you. And I love you so much. You and Zena are in my heart and my prayer always. Thank you for being here, listening to us as you're doing your self-care. And Kathy says, Bob thanks you for all your prayers because our old truck is totally fixed. We just need to find a few strong men to put the truck's bed back on it. I'm so happy it got fixed. And now I don't have to worry anymore that there's something wrong. So I can just enjoy the fact that everything is working perfectly. And Blue says, though, if this moon has other names, it is mostly known as the snow moon, for this is the time when the snow geese fly at night and can be heard. There are tales of the snow goose bringing gifts from the snow moon. That is so interesting because where was I driving? Oh my gosh. It might have been Alabama. It could have been Florida. But it was early in the morning and it was still dark outside. And this huge bird flew in front of my car. I didn't hit it. It was smart enough to be out of my way, but it was so big. And I'm wondering if it was a snow goose that was migrating. There's a lot of geese down here right now. And Suzanne says, Brookie, what corner of Pennsylvania are you in? I'm in the southeast, close to Valley Forge. Yes, I have been to Suzanne's place and it's amazing. Suzanne, are you feeling better? We have really been lifting you up in prayer, and I'm hoping that your health is improving along with your family's health. We've been praying for that, so I hope that's the case. All right, so let's see, what does Kuan Yin want to say to us today? What is our message from the goddess Kuan Yin? And what I see is the sisters of the sun rising. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the sisters of the sun rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. That is so true. How many times have we seen that? We've seen that when our group puts its mind to doing something, yes, it happens. We have a yes, I can attitude. And when we gather around somebody or whatever the need is, and we all pull for you and lift you, miracles happen. It's just the amazing thing that takes place when we're all in accord and when we're all, as Marietta would say, accepting, aligning, and allowing. When we do that triple A and we bring in that energy of, wow, anything is possible. And that's what I want to encourage you today. Anything is possible. If we don't know that we can't do it, then we don't sabotage ourselves. We don't question. We don't go into insecurity. I was watching a movie last night with Sherry and her husband, and it was about the Williams sisters, Serena and Venus. And those girls never knew that they couldn't, because they were always so encouraged And they were always told, yes, you can. You can do this. And it's that type of encouragement that brings the confidence. If you're always hearing, yes, you can, then guess what? You can do it. And it's such an amazing movie. I encourage any of you that are movie watchers to watch the movie. It's called King Richard. And wow, I was blown away. I'd heard so many reviews about it. I'd heard people talking about how great the movie was, what a great job Will Smith did in it. But to sit and watch it, it's touching, it's beautiful. It's their true story of their life and the challenges they went through, but also that encouraging attitude and the father who believed, who had the vision and believed that it was going to come to fruition. So passing that along in a very positive way of, yes, you can. Yes, you've got this. And there was one point where Venus was being interviewed by reporters, and she was asked, do you think that you can beat this person? They're the best in the world. And she said, yes, I know I can. So it's the knowingness when you're told, yes, when you're told, you got this, you can do this, and you accept it, right, Marietta? Accepting it is a huge part. It is so huge when we're told, yes, you can. Yes, you can. But you start putting up the defenses and you start saying, oh, I don't think so. No, I can't do that. Then you've sabotaged yourself. If we're gathered around you and we want you to succeed, which we do, and we're all saying, yes, you can. You've got this. You can do this. Why won't you believe us? Accept it. Accept the love. Accept the encouragement. So many times in life, we sabotage ourselves. Other people want us to succeed. Other people want to see us cross that finish line and do the things that we know that we're here to do, that we want to do, that we set goals for ourselves to do. Speaking of goals, yesterday I hit a walking goal for the first time in years. I had just invested in myself by getting a new Fitbit after my other one wasn't working anymore. And yesterday I walked over 10,000 steps. And that was a goal. And you all know, you've heard me on here talking about getting more movement in, doing more for myself, and just really, taking care of me again. And so yesterday was a banner day for me because I hit that goal. I went over the 10,000 steps, and I feel so good this morning because my body got to move, it got to express, it got to just do what it knew needed to be done to keep me healthy. So whenever we have a goal and we all encourage each other in that goal, we all say, I know you've got this. I know you can do this. Then look at what's possible. Look at what can be. And stop putting up the walls and saying, that's not for me. I can't. I want to tell you a story about when I first started on my true spiritual path. I've been immersed in angel energy my whole life. But as a human being does, I had diverted into the roads that were traveled instead of the roads less traveled. And then about 12 years ago, I had some awakenings. I had some things that had happened in my life. And so I started getting back to me again, back to spirituality, back to the knowledge of who I am and what I am. And as I was sitting in a circle, it was a circle where there's messages that come in from the ascended masters, from the angels, from your higher self. And I was told, you are a healer. And my first immediate response and my words out of my mouth was, oh, you must have the wrong person. You must be talking to somebody else in the room, because I don't have any healing ability. I'm not trained. I don't know the first thing about how to heal. But actually I did. I knew everything about healing. I just sabotaged myself because I immediately went into lack mentality. I went into the thought of, oh, you have to have a degree, you have to have this certification, you have to have the knowledge, you have to have. And I just dismissed this huge, powerful message that was coming to me that was just plain and simple, and that knew more than what I knew about me. And I just said, no, you're wrong, because that message is not for me. But as I opened up more to myself and let go of more fears, let go of more limits in my life, then the beautiful energies started working in me. They started working through me, and they started bringing in healing to so many, including myself. And I look back on that moment when I sat in that circle and I said, oh no, not me. And how many times in life do we do that to ourselves? How many times do we say, oh, I can't do that, or I'm not worthy of that? Somebody else, yeah, somebody can win the lottery, but I never win. Somebody can find the perfect love match, but I can't. So many times we immediately question. We immediately go into shutdown mode when we're told, yes, you can. We say, no, get away. That's not for me. That's not my message. It's not something that's in my wheelhouse. I'm too old. I'm too this. I'm too that. And so we start looking for ways to explain why we can't do whatever it is, or we can't have whatever it is. I encourage you today to drop all of those defenses, to drop all of those thoughts of lack, all of those thoughts that you're not good enough, or you can never do something, or you can't have. Do you think that any person that has ever come up with a great idea and great creation and it came to fruition, do you think they had doubts? Or do you think that they really knew inside, yes, I can. Yes, I can. And many times in life, if somebody would tell me you can't do that, I would just say, okay, just hide and watch. I've done that so many times in my life when I was told you can't. And I'm like, okay, it's all right. You keep believing that. You believe that. I don't have to believe that. I don't have to accept anything that's less than for myself, because I know who I am. And I know my power. I know where it comes from. And I know that it's never ending. There's a never ending supply of love and encouragement and help from my higher self and from my creator. Never. It will never run out. It will never decrease. It's always there. And that gives me confidence. And that gives me the power to say, yes, I can. Let's see what we got going on. Rochelle, good morning, good morning. All right. Kathleen Caputo. Yes, yes, yes. And what else? All right, so we still got some stuff going on with Suzanne. We're going to keep you lifted up, Suzanne. Yes, you can. You've got this. You've got this. And Kathy says, sometimes you just need to keep following your feet. Then before you know it, you've found your way. Yes, indeed. And my feet are loving the movement right now. My body's loving moving more and getting out there and doing things that, you know, it's been very sedentary in the Angel Mobile. So it's time to get more movement in life. And I'm going to go hear a jazz band today. So that I think is going to be even more movement. And I love that where the band that we're going to go see is an all-girl band, and they're called the Crybabies here in New Orleans. And I'm just excited already. I don't even have to see them to be excited, but I will let you all know what that's like. If I can video some of it, I will. What else we got? Catherine Kovacs, thank you for being here. Charlie says, I love you. It's me, the good one. So that must be Erica. Sorry, Charlie. I think our Erica has joined us. Okay. And Kathy says, and in lesson 339 in A Course in Miracles, I will receive whatever I request. Let's ask for what we really want. Join forces with the light, the love, the beauty. Let's be fearless. That's it. In a nutshell, let's just be fearless. What is it inside of you that has been saying, no, I can't. No, that's not for me. Other people, yeah, I get it, but not for me. Let's all drop that today. If you find yourself, you catch yourself saying, I can't. If you catch yourself thinking a thought that you have a limit on something, that you can't do something, I encourage you to push yourself beyond that limit, to say, yes, I can. Yes, I can do this. I can have, be, know anything that's in my power to know. And you are limitless because you are a child of the universe, a spark of the divine, and you got this. You got this. Let's start putting our prayers in and lift each other up in prayer. I had another love note from Facebook yesterday. They are not happy with us. Well, they're not happy with me. Yes, Facebook is upset with Mama P. And they took down one of our morning Cuppa videos. And they didn't like that we are so loving on the video that in their words, I'm encouraging you all to like the video. I'm encouraging you to say words of love and repeat the same words over and over again. So yes, we're sending blessings to Facebook today. And we're just going to say, you know what? We are stronger than Facebook. This has nothing to do with Facebook or who runs it or who decides who can say something and who can't, because our God is stronger than Facebook. And I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on doing what I've been doing and what we have been doing for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long now. I've lost track. But I know it's coming up on 2 years in March, and that's not that far away. So we are going to keep on keeping on. And Facebook can keep taking the videos down afterward, but we're going to enjoy each other while we're here together live, right? We're just going to keep loving on each other. And if we have to go to a different platform, we'll go to a different platform. But this is the one where we're getting all the pushback. This is the one that says you can't do that. You can't come together and love on each other. What is that all about? So, oh my gosh, Kathy Han, thank you. Yes, I know exactly what that means. Kathy says, as Southerners say, "Aw, bless their hearts." And yes, it is kind of crazy. Kathleen, I don't get it, but you know, if we were on here riling each other up with some hatred, we probably wouldn't be bothered at all. But we're not. We're here shining love to each other and loving each other into the very best we can possibly be. And Brookie says, God bless the metaverse. We are making some positive waves indeed. So much love in this group. Yeah. And Hope says, ain't no stopping us now. Teri's on the move. We certainly are. We are all on the move. We are all choosing a family of love. We chose this family. Every one of you that shows up chose to be here. I didn't lasso you and drag you in here and say, you gotta be here and you gotta give love to each other. Have you ever heard those words come out of my mouth? No, we just come in here and that's the spontaneous thing that happens is we love each other. And if love is a threat to Facebook, so be it, because we're going to keep loving. And if they don't like what we're doing here, like I said, we have options. And this does stream live on 2 YouTube channels. So if they keep pushing and keep taking down the videos, we may eventually say, okay, we will just go to Facebook and do the same thing that we're doing here without being punished for giving out love. Let's do our prayers. And yes, Blue, I felt that energy of Archangel Michael. And we're going to surround this whole family. We're going to surround this morning show with the energy of Archangel Michael. We're going to put it in a bubble so that those powers that be at Facebook who are making decisions can't touch us, and they can't touch love. And as we said, we have all the power in the universe behind us. So let's do our prayer time. Hope says they are interrupting your sound. Just keep going. Yeah, I think that was part of what the glitch was earlier with my computer. So, our prayers. Remember that each person, each name is a person or a place or an animal. And let's lift up each person that's here directly to Source, Creator, God, whatever you choose to call that highest being that exists. Oh, thank you, Kathy Hand. I choose to be here. I support Teri and this loving, supportive group. I choose love and light. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, so here are the prayers we have written, If there's some that you want to add, please let me know. Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Billy, Tim, Sheila, Brandon, Justin, Gary, James, Loretta, Joanne Castillo, Erica Hoppy, Dania, Suzanne and her family, Jillian and Jackie, her daughters, and Jessa, her granddaughter, Karina, her sister, Marietta and Ed, Leo Harley and his family, Lakshmi, DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio, Catherine and her family, John Paul's family, Franco's family, Pam and Gordy, Rosalind, Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Christina, Kathy Hand and family, Pat Moss and her sister Susan, and her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, Becky, Charlie and family, Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Deirdre, Annie Seven, her son Grayson, and also Regina and Adam, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren, Micah, and her brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana. I haven't seen Oksana this morning, so let's send her some extra love. Prayers for Amber, for Oksana's mom, Jenna, Maximus, and Katia, Isabel Reese, and I haven't seen Isabel on. Isabel and her husband Paul, her daughters Inesh and Teresa, Linda Lemieux and her husband Dick and their sons, Stacy Small-Lord and her husband Josh and their children, and Stacy's mom, Karen, Karen Palmer, and her father, Frankie, and her husband and daughter, Grace Isis, and her father, Edwin, Kathy Caputo, physical healing for your eye and anything else going on, Raymond, Tina Carzo, Tracy, Luz Orsini and her sister and her friend Christine Lewis, Jebby, Jim and his son, Ryan, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Jackie and baby Eris, Brookie and the Girardi family, and Jeanette and Ernie, Dawson, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Angel, and her husband Derek, Lily in Norway, and all of her family, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine and Anya, and Myra and Rami, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kathy's friends Patty and Sonia, and her co-workers Jen, Ashley, Nicole, and Valerie, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Edwin, Joni and Adriel, Corinne, Tiago, Tony and her husband Tam in Utah, Vicky, Ken, Dottie and Don, Ruth Anderson, Stephen, Tammy Fisk and your daughter, Michelle, Bo and Candy Hand, Billy's children, Brittany Kiss, Crystal Nobles and Dean, and the two boys, Gabriel and Jacob, Brody the dog, Herb, Rochelle and your mom, Rose, Bob Rice's wife, Joanne, and all of Bob's family that's going into the release of him in their life to his spiritual being self, and thinking of them with their grief process they're going through. Soma, Julian, Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Sharon Rhea, Karen and her family, Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and family, our Kenya family, Jean, Cynthia, Helena, and Edwina, the nieces and nephews, animals and fur kids, Lulu the kitty, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law, Padama, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Antonio Papa, Elaine Armstrong, Dania Navarro, Wendy in Florida and Wendy in the UK, Terry Wilderman and her family, Freddie, Abha, Mary Quincoli and her friends, JH and Mike S. and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Kim, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Kathy and Raymond, Lynn, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Max's teacher, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Heaven and Son, Yuri, Scott, Jim, Trey Horn, Julia and her husband, Dr. Beard, Zila Goss, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Mercedes, Jeannie and her sister Merle, Sharon, Letitia, Mary with pneumonia, Raven Dalek, Wayne, John and Jenny, Reed, Joshua, Heather Lynn Cast, James, Tina, Cyrus, Drake, and Alicia Burns. So if there's any that you have to add to that, please type it in. And I think I saw Rick says continued prayers for Raven Dalek. Yes, they're on our list. And Hope is asking to please add my mom, Cynthia Campbell, as she is feeling a little under the weather, hoping it's just the aftermath of the excess 80th birthday celebration. I bet it is. So we're going to lift up your mom along with your dad and your family. Rosalind, good morning. And Rosalind says, have a fulfilling Saturday and continued blessing for the Peas and their loved ones. Thank you, Rosalind. Suzanne says, please pray for my grandson, Jacob. He started getting sick yesterday. We certainly will, Suzanne. And Kathy Hand says, I was just thinking this kind of persecution has happened since the beginning of time. People who reject or question other beliefs or religions from the time of Jesus, Buddha, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Mandela, and so many others. Why would people choose hate over love and peace? I don't know, Kathy. I don't know why it's okay to stir up drama and trauma and not just go into energies of peace like what our show brings forth. It doesn't make sense, but not everything in life makes sense. And Rick says they threw Jesus in jail for helping people. Yeah. And Kathleen Caputo says, thank you, Teri, for bringing the love and blessings every day to so many people who are so thankful for it. I will pray for those who do not understand how much this is needed. Thank you, Kathleen. And let's all put Facebook and the beings at Facebook that make decisions like what they're making. Let's put them in our center circle and pray for them, because that's what we do. We don't react out of revenge when something happens to us. We react out of love and we say, God bless you. I'll pray for you. I will lift you up for your understanding and for you opening up to the fact that there is light in the world, and that light will not be contained. What's that song? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Hide it under a bushel? No, I'm going to let it shine. And that's what we are all going to do. We're going to let our light shine. We're going to send out love. We're going to blast Facebook with love today and just say thank you. Thank you for this platform where we all found each other. Thank you for this means that we can come together every morning. And if by whatever decision they make to shut us down, we'll find a way. There will be a way, because this light is not going to be contained. And Kathy, yes, we are all sparks of the divine. And Blue says, Mother Mary seems to have arrived with Big Mike. This is a first for me. She is radiance, compassion, and love. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's go into our hearts. We're missing some people that are not here with us this morning. Let's please remember Auntie Jean. I watched as she led the chanting show last night because I was out looking at lights, and she mentioned that she wasn't feeling so great. So let's lift up our Auntie Jean really high and help her to feel better today. I'll be seeing her in just a few days. I'm so excited to be there with her. So let's go into our hearts, remembering all of these prayers, remembering that yes, you can is so very powerful. When we give somebody that encouragement, that motivation, when we look at all of these prayer requests that were brought to us, you all brought them. These were all brought by members of this P family. And when you bring them to us, our job is simply to say, yes, you can. You've got this. We're right here holding you up in that circle. We're right here wanting you to win, wanting the success, wanting the very best experience for you. So let's think about every person, place, animal that was put into this center circle. And last but not least, we're going to put in Mama Gaia right in there with all of these prayer requests. And we're going to ask for blessings from God, our Creator, Source Energy, to look on every prayer request, to look at every person, to look at every place on earth, and to create miracles, to bring that knowingness inside that, yes, I can. Whatever it is, whether it's a healing from something physical, a healing from something emotional, or maybe it's just that insecurity, that thinking that I can't do something, or that it's not for me. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. Let's ask for a miracle to use a magic eraser and take all those words away, those negative vibrations of insecurity and lack. And let's change it to yes, I can. And let's see that spark of the divine coming, flowing through each one of us. Let's see us all lifted up in the light, knowing that, yes, we can have whatever we want. We can achieve whatever we want. We can keep on keeping on and doing what we do best, which is love on each other. We show up every day to love on each other, to encourage each other, to shine love and light into each other's worlds. Let's see us marching forward, continuing the dream of a peaceful, beautiful world. Every day has the opportunity to be a beautiful day. Every day has the opportunity to be a great day. Let's make it that. Let's help each other through whatever struggle there is and hold each other up in love and light and say, yes, you can. And let's send a heart energy from our hearts down into the center of Mama Gaia, Let's give her a big old hug right now. That moon, that full moon energy is so strong. Just allow it to flow through you. Allow yourself to feel your light inside, feel your heartbeat, to feel love. And then see yourself opening up a channel of light from your heart to the heart of Gaia. And just send that love down into Mama Gaia. Let it expand. Let it be bathed in that crystalline energy. And then watch it come up through the soil, coming up to all of nature, the mountains, the trees, grass, the rock, water. And now watch as it enters into every being on earth. And yes, that includes you. If you're listening to this, just feel that love from Mama Gaia. Feel the strengthening. Feel her message. It's the same as what we've been hearing this whole hour. Yes, you can. You've got this. Take that energy with you as you go through this day. Tonight, as you look up at that full moon, just hear the words coming also from the moon. The words that say, yes, you can. Here's an extra zap of power for you. Here's an extra bit of confidence, of love, of growth. Accept, align, allow. And remember, everything is working perfectly. EIWP. Let's get out of here with our song. I love you all so much. Let's give love to each other. Thank you. I love you. Those are magic words. They're words that some fear because they know how powerful they are. And when they see a group of people saying, thank you, I love you, wow, what a difference that makes. Brookie, can we hear Leo's song? Let me see if I can find it. I know that it's going to be out on Spotify really soon. Let me see if I can find the Morning Cuppa song. Up in my computer. Can't remember where to go to get to it, but I tell you what, I'll have it ready for tomorrow. How's that? And we'll all hear the song tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Just wanted to go back and see if there was anything. Pat Moss came in, and Olivia. Good morning. Good morning. Wow, such a beautiful family this morning. I love you to the moon and back. Y'all are just amazing. Okay, so let's get out of here then and have a beautiful day together. I gotta find that song. Here it is.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry,
Thanks for all of y'all asking for it.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. Give me a cup of full of joy. Give me a cup of full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy.
You all for asking for the song.
Give me a cup of joy. 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 Give me a cup of joy.
Thank you.
Give me a cup of joy. 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 Give me a cup of joy.
That'll get you going. Y'all have a beautiful day. I love you so much. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody. I'll see you later.